Good morning, beautiful friends, beautiful family, beautiful soul tribe. Greetings out of the light, which is so bright at the moment. Greetings from my sacred waters and from the violet flame of truth and integration, embodiment, resetting. Let me show you where I am right now. So I'm sitting here with my beautiful friend Luca. Been deeply spending time together. Like when animals lie down and sleep, when they're in a pack, like they all sleep and one watches them. And this is right now what we are doing together under this powerful tree. Receiving, just being here and receiving and resetting with earth, recalibrating. It's not nothing, it's deep, deep inner work, watching the animals, watching the birds, sitting there on the branches in the creek. There's two big cormorants, little aqua phoenixes, ducks, cranes, all these beautiful, beautiful birds. And the sky is a mix of, So, letting go, like this tree is shedding. So, we are shifting our flow, and earth is too. So as I sit on earth, I focus on my energy grounding and rooting and anchoring into the earth, descending to ascend, not rising out of the body, but coming deeper into the body, incarnating deeper. And the earth energy is coming up, and everything is recalibrating. Like right now, there is the spiritual sun, Sirius, is closest to earth, and the sun is further away, but there's a lot of blue waves of light, which are especially powerful for us blue rays. And for us all to remember who we truly are and to step into truth. And again, as I come to you out of the light, this is my frequency, the light, coming to you as a mirror to activate and remind you of your light and who you truly are. That's what ascending also means, to bring our spirit, our soul, land in our body, to come in and to reprogram all these false programs that have come from conditioning. We need to break open the loops, unhook, and all this is happening inside. It's a total recalibration inside. So often on the outside it looks like nothing has changed. Oh wow, this also because it comes from the old creation. So right now, these deep shifts, and I've gone already through this for many years, so I'm sharing with you to assist your process, as many are entering that process right now, or they're just in it. So becoming aware of who we truly are can be really uncomfortable. It can feel as if you are depressed. It can show up with physical symptoms that look like sickness or disease. And we need to really know and follow the guidance of how to help our body through this. You might also feel suddenly you have to lie down and sleep. There's no way around it. Like I've had that often over the last few years. Just there's no normal functioning possible. And we need to be prepared for that. Yeah, you might suddenly be totally forced to lie down and sleep. You are just not functioning anymore. For that also, my guidance has been, we need the different water. This water is called return to origin water, because returning to origin is our soul embodied, is our full truth, our total love. And there's so many distortions that we need to clear out of. Yeah, and some people expect this to be a quick process of maybe just one ceremony or one session or a year or two. No, it is quite a process that I and some others have been in for over 20 years consciously. Yeah, this is really deep reprogramming on all levels. Energy, spirit, soul, and then the physical body. So we can have cleared already consciousness, soul, spirit, the emotions, and then suddenly a conflict appears, something shows up on the body level, because we haven't cleared it on that level yet. So the work with the water is super powerful. So powerful, and you might hear many talk about that. Many who have been experiencing that and assisting, allowing the assistance of the water to help. Because when we deeply hydrate with this water that is so microclustered that it goes into our cells, helping our mitochondria turn on, helping us detox, helping us to become soft, and also bringing out patterns. Because investing into these machines that also last 20, 30 years or longer, it's a one-time investment, but that takes courage. Yeah, and so the inner work, we need to show up with our free will to the inner work. The outer work is often influenced, yeah, also by others' free will and so on, but our inner work to come to this, to make space for it, to follow, to surrender, to receive, we need to engage our free will with it. Yeah, we need to show up every day. So these strong shifts with these strong energies that are coming into Earth, we need to also move. We need to use movement. We need to use movement to move the energy through, to utilize the energy. And we need to also allow to feel, because if we are not feeling, we can't connect with our soul and our spirit. Yeah. So not to just do things for the sake of money. That's a distraction, and that's an old program of slavery, of scarcity. Yeah. We need to come fully into our soul's mission, which I spoke a lot yesterday about being the missionary, the mission embodied, which is that. And then what we do, what we share, is our true essence that doesn't drain us but brings us joy. Yeah. And it's a process to get there. And many can't make it. They stop, they leave the body, they have to reincarnate again as a baby or go somewhere else. But many are not making it, and many are also. But it needs devotion, it needs dedication, it needs motion and emotion, which is energy in motion. It is really deep, hard work. It can be exhausting and all-consuming. So we need support. Yeah, we are also here, our soul tribe, to support us, to support each other, to stop the jealousy and the scarcity. Yeah, to stop the criticism. We are here to fan each other's flame, to support each other. So liking and sharing these videos, you are helping these to get out, because then you are helping the algorithm. So please, if you do nothing else, please just press the like button. You are helping then the algorithm so other people see that and they can be supported then. In this process, it can also be that we need to go into full-on isolation. Yeah, and our life is being stripped. Relationships might need to end because they're not serving the next level. They're served for one part, but now they are completed, and we need to let go of so much. Yeah, it's about quality. The quality of our life, the quality of our relationships, the quality of every moment. To me, that matters more than anything. More than the quantity of money, the quantity of people, just the peace. Yeah, and so for me, working with nature and the animals is an essential part. I watch the patterns of them, I hang out with them, I sit with them, I sit with earth, I reset in nature. I heal my nervous system, not only with this water and sessions I had and so on, but with nature and with the animals. I lie on the earth. I've been doing that for many, many years. I walk barefoot. I spend hours in the forest. I lie on the earth. I sleep outside. I go into the natural water bodies. I ride my bicycle. I move. I don't know how much of my day and night I'm outside, but most of it I am with nature. We also created our home so that nature is always coming in. So even when I'm inside, I am connected with the outside. It might be that I have to go to the toilet, which is outside, or the washing machine that is outside, and so on. Yeah, this is my deep link, my connection with nature and earth, because earth is my mother and she's helping me and you, and we are helping her. Yeah, so I always share and teach from my embodiment and real life examples. That's what all my transmissions are about. And in some ways I'm only just beginning. Every day my sharing intensifies. Yeah, I've been sharing now for a bit over a year since beginning to drink this water. Sharing in a more profound way. I shared for many years, always on my Facebook page, and often I see my posts and I can see how long I have been like doing this, being this, allowing these shifts. But to really speak with you all, like I do now, the water has guided me to that. Me really getting into the flow. Let me turn the volume down. Off. Yeah. So, this is a deep letting go of who we used to be. Allowing the shifts. Allowing to heal. Yeah, to fall apart so that we become new. That is like we have to take ourselves out of the matrix. That might look like we are sick. Yeah, but this is a deep recalibration process. Or go out and come a little bit in, go out and come a little bit in. It's a very important process. And we need courage for that. Yeah, courage to let our titles go, our roles go, to then let unfold what truly wants to come through, who we truly are. The true love and light, not the false and the fake and the masks and the titles, the conditioning, but really raw and real, our soul expressed, our spirit expressed who we truly are. And the animals are guiding us. They are authentic, they are operating on frequency. This is what I'm just feeling. All the modalities I have studied and learned and worked with, they are still there, but just like the body talk system, where we learned the first modules, and then when we went into the advanced body talk, the parama, it opened up, the whole field opened up. Then we were allowed, or we couldn't even stop it. The system was falling apart, and it was all opening up. So then, which is like the Nia brown belt, which is the body talk parama, we then operate uniquely on our frequency, which cannot be copied by anybody else. It cannot be understood by the mind either. It's everybody's unique frequency. So now I feel too, the shift that is emerging is that I'm sharing healing, through all I am being, through my transmissions here. And when I will touch people again and so on, and work in sessions again, which I haven't been, because I've been on in a reset, then it's more like the animals heal, with my frequency, with my light, no doing, just presence, and the doing unfolds from the soul. So I have been expanding into my teacher role, into my activator role. But the teacher, my life is my teaching. I'm a 36-9. I carry the Tesla codes. It's powerful. 36-9, and my life is the teaching. My embodiment is the teaching. That's why the missionary I am is just my mission embodied. And you are my soul tribe if you are fanning my flames and not trying to dim me. And that's done. I don't resonate with it anymore. It doesn't come into my field anymore. So if you wonder why it doesn't resonate anymore, you know why. And for yourself as well. All I share is as a mirror of a mirror. As likely you are going through that or will be. And what I share, what just naturally flows out of me directly from source, this is not scripted. This is raw, real, and live and authentic. Love from the love I am, the love embodied. Activating your deeper embodiment. And we are sacred water guardians, water keepers. Aligning all with the flow of water and the flow of our soul, entering flow state. So much rebirthing I have been doing over the last really full-on 10 years, but really deeply for a bit over 20. And more in lifetimes. But in this lifetime, and then integrating that and going into all the layers, I can see it. And the formulas I learned, all I learned in the body talk system, they are helping now in the Aqua Phoenix sessions to plug the programs in, so that it can unravel, the active memory unravel out of all dimensions, out of all bodies, not just one. The Aqua Phoenix sessions, which are just in the creation, revealing themselves, they assist the unraveling out of all the bodies. So it's quickening. What I have done already, I can help you with quicker, and where I have gone, I can help you with. And when you choose to invest into these water machines to make your own water, come into my matrix, connect like a mycelium. We are creating a mycelium network through the water machines. My consciousness flows through. yours comes in, and we are co-creating. We are merging our energies like that with the water. Yeah, and shifting our paradigm. Totally shifting our paradigm. Yeah. No hustling, no rushing. Just allowing the shifts. Yeah, the rest we can automate. And yeah, we have a sales team and so on. We don't have to do all of that. All we have to do is embody our frequency. It sounds little, but that's actually the majority, the hardest work. And that's also the work that is the less visible, because it happens in our inner sanctuary. But our frequency and our spiritual ranks, others can feel that, and we can feel it. Our frequency reveals it. So I recognize you by your frequency, not by your titles, not by how many years you've done that, not by what rank you have here on the altar. Sometimes it's a reflection, but often not. I just recognize you by your frequency. That's how I recognize you, and you recognize me by that. And the rest unfolds. Yeah, because we are reclaiming our wellspring that we are, our abundance on all levels. Yeah, our inherent richness, our wealth, our wisdom. Yeah. Healing our wounds. Deep inner healing work. No bypassing. No bypassing doesn't work in the new earth. And a lot of the old therapies don't work in the new earth. We need a new, yeah, and that's what I always heard. Body talk was the medicine of the future, and the future is here now. So, and when I say body talk, that was my foundation. I don't need to tell you how many courses I did and how many years of study, but I can if you are curious. And yeah, but now they are the Aqua Phoenix sessions, rebirthing through water and embodying the soul, coming into sacred union. Yeah. So, deep peace, coherence. We need to really address the whole system. We are in a dynamic system, in a dynamic system. Dynamic system theory is based on that. So right now, my presence here with Luca, my beautiful friend, we are sharing our energies, we are resetting together. We are supporting each other. Yeah. And wow, in the last years, when I really needed physical support, I saw who was there and who was not, or who was spiritually bypassing. Yes, I could feel them in the spiritual realm, but they did not come forward in the physical. And it was also powerful to just have to ask for help, for support. That was often the breakthrough. Yeah. So, keep moving. And these videos are timeless. They are helping humanity ascend and descend and embody and shift the frequency. Because we are up-leveling our frequency. We are ascending and descending deeper into our body. We are incarnating deeper into our human form. and into letting go of all the old programs, letting the new programs come on. The ones of infinity, eternal, agelessness, presence, true divine love, unity. Yeah. So. Sending much love and blessings from this beautiful, sacred heaven on earth, as within, so without, and as we are allowing our outer reality to change, as we open up to receive. I have been opening myself up to receive myself fully and all that belongs to me. That's also my soul tribe. Those of you who belong to me and I to you, we are finding each other, we are magnetizing each other. But first of all, we are coming into our own self. This is magnetizing ourselves, activating ourselves, unifying ourselves. Open to receive all that belongs to me, that I forgot, that I had given away, that I had blocked to come in. I open myself to receive all that is meant for me and that belongs to me. First of all, that's my soul, belongs to me. My soul is me. Come into my body temple, my holy sacred body temple. Yeah, come here. So this is also, I live in a community. There's houses right now where people are moving out and new ones can come in. There's one very beautiful house that's empty right now, making space for somebody new. If that is you, get in touch. It's dual living, it's very beautiful, it's in top order. You could live there, you could run retreats there, you could do whatever your soul is guiding you to do there. If that's you, you belong into our community, we are calling you in, I'm calling you in to come. Because who is leaving, they're not meant to be there for the next level. They don't want what we have. They don't want what I have, they don't want what we have. They are leaving. They're meant to be somewhere else, and that's okay. Let everybody go who wants to go. That's what my father always taught me. He always said, the door is open, you can leave. I was trained for freedom. My mother felt sometimes upset about that, but how beautiful. The door is open. And she could, once she left, but she also came back. He did leave the door open. How beautiful is that? That's how I love, because I am love, and I have been deeply trained in that. Those who go need to go, and that is love. I let you go with love. I see the love that you are, and you need to go where you are needed. And making space, thank you for those who really want to be here and are meant to be here. So if that is you, there's a lot of opportunity here. Houses of all different sizes and price ranges, and if you're meant to be here and come in also here with me, with us, yeah, get in touch. Physically, it's also possible now. And we are also in all different parts of the earth, and we can connect, sharing the water. We can also together open new markets with this water, for this water. Tell people about it, help them change their life, embody their soul, and help them change their health. Research on PubMed, electrolyzed water, hydrogen, molecular hydrogen water. And you will find a lot of information about healing with cancer and all these different kinds of things, mental diseases, Alzheimer's and all of this stuff. All these old programs where we were programmed for disease, also through injections and so on, through toxins in the water that calcified the different endocrines and so on. So let's take our power back. Let's remember who we are as we remember through the water. As we remember, we return to origin. And our physical body too. That's why it's called Kangen, which means return to origin. And the most beautiful thing is that this company is $1 billion company, privately owned and debt-free. If you are a business person, you know what that means. Yeah. And it's aligned with me and with you too, if you feel it, because the founders are all about compassion and community and creating for something bigger beyond ourselves, and not just sitting lazily there waiting for everything to drop in, but to come into ourselves and to share about it, and then we get rewarded, of course. But we already get rewarded once we say yes, because we start to embody deeply and we heal on a physical level as well, and in all levels. That's our reward. That comes first. And we are shifting the programs of doing something for money first. Money might be a hindrance when people say, I can't afford it, or it's too much, I don't want it. But we are just investing it in ourselves, and it pays back infinitely. Because what we invest returns back manifold. That's part of the busting loose from the old money game, or the old programs. And we are opening to the bank of spirit, and we are allowing to receive again what is ours and has always been ours. Our true spiritual inheritance. Yeah. But we need to open the floodgates. And with this water, I have also been opening my well. Opening also to return back to my feminine energy. We've come out of years and years and lifetimes of suppression of the feminine energy. We have to unbind ourselves out of that. So you can see how much on all different levels. That's why it's not a one session, a 1 week, a 1 day kind of process. It keeps going, and we need to really just let go of how long it takes and so on, and surrender to it and allow it. And then, yes, there are forerunners, like I'm a forerunner. I've gone there already, so I can lead you there now, who are entering this phase now, or beginning with it. Yeah, that's also the inter-age relating. I love inter-age relating. I related very often and long with beings much older than me as well. Souls on a soul level, not, but on a human level, and we had important pieces for each other. Yeah, this is interspecies, animals and humans and plants and humans and all of that, and intergenerational and inter-age and interhuman, because we are in a dynamic system. All is connected with everything else, and all is affecting everything. How I am shifting is affecting everything else. It goes right here into the grid. So it's not just who is in my physical proximity, and then we have an inner circle, and it goes further and further out. So if you like to be in my inner circle, then get in touch and we see if we are compatible. If we are not compatible, it doesn't happen. If we are compatible, then yes, it will happen. And we don't even have to worry about it. That's why there isn't any coercion in the new earth. You feel it, you align, our frequencies match, then it works and it will trickle down into the physical, or it doesn't, and then we are not. And that can be any time. It can be now, or in a year, or in 2 or 3, whatever. There is no time. It's all now. And we have to let go of all of that. And in the new earth, there's no time. The new earth frequency is also no more planning. It's total trusting. The now, the now, the now. And being completely guided. Yeah. So these transmissions always come now from the new earth frequency. From the new earth, the heaven on earth, the unification. I can feel the shift in me. And it's very clear coming through. We're becoming crystal clear with this water as well. And it takes courage to see the truth. It takes courage to take the veils off, to see. That's what I notice often in communities. They fear actually seeing the truth, or people fear seeing the truth of each other. People fear the light and being seen, and they run away and self-sabotage from love in their life and so on, because it feels too painful and too uncomfortable to be seen. But we have to move through this. And we're starting by seeing ourselves and all our bullshit first. And then we can also shine the light that we are for others with unconditional love. That's actually a very safe haven. That's safe love, safe relating, safe engaging with unconditional love, where it all comes from, when the distortions are cleared. But no wonder we sabotage, or we, those who do and those who used to, or I used to do that too, and maybe somewhere I still do it sometimes. It's a continuous process, but I can see where I don't do it anymore, where I've been stopping the loop and unhooking, and I've been facing the truth. Radical relating with self and each other. Radical truth. It has taken many years also to allow. And I have books written full of notes of all these years. Yeah. Yes. Could maybe fill a room with those books. So if you're in that process too, writing helps. Writing helps. Clearing, writing it out. And then it's good to have there as well. Yeah. So let's keep going, let's keep flowing. It gets easier. Sometimes it gets difficult again, then easier again. And this is also the fluctuation as we are. It's like growing pains. You see that in the children, or in babies too. One tooth has just broken through, and then there's a bit of a rest phase. Then you can read from mums, my child is sleeping through, we've done it. And then suddenly, of course, it's not permanent. And then something else comes. But this is the analogy. And those of us who are parents, or remember that from ourselves, we know that. Yeah. And then we go to the next level. And then that goes until all teeth are there. But then it's still not finished, because then something else comes. And then all the teeth fall out again, and we have the second teeth comes through, and so on and so on. So we have to stop also expecting that it stops, that there's an end to it. There's definitely an end to the loops. We need to break the loops open. The infinity symbol is also a loop. You can circle around in there forever. That's why it's an infinity loop. When we open it up to 2 3s, then we open the loops. Yeah, it's like opening up from lying down in the infinity loops, opening it up. And this is the 3, the 2 halves. And then rising, standing up, grounding in, and letting the frequency run in all dimensions, vertical, horizontally, every. But our spine, we are upright beings, we are vertical, this column of light. And as we don't shrink anymore and allow this flow to really flow, and we ground in and rise in our own energy. Yeah, that's how we are. This is an emergence out of the deep inner work, when we are ready to emerge. And sometimes we emerge and then we go back because it's not yet fully done. That was like when my children grew up and I always carried them. Or I see in the kangaroos, they are in the pouch and then they hop out, have a little jump around, and then bang, back they go in. My children too, into the pouch again and then back out. That's how I nourished them and raised them, by carrying them like a kangaroo. They could hop back in and then they could leave when they were ready. And that's how I nurture people as well. When you come into my vortex and you are engaging with healing embodiment work with me, I nurture you until you are ready, and you might come in for a while often and then not anymore, and then you go away for some years and then you come back, or you might never come back, but we are always connected. That is the energy of the divine mother energy, unconditional love that I have embodied. And my inner child, we need the inner child to be innocent and healed and integrated, held by the divine mother, father, and the inner child. That's our inner holy trinity that we need to embody. Yeah, the sacred trinity union, sacred union. Yeah, so powerful flow today. Let this go into the grid, and when we feel the shivers, that's also the resetting happening. The shivers on our skin, on our energy body, our physiology, our DNA, our cells. Of course we can change, but we need to allow the change. Yeah, some people can't change. They're too rigid. They're too set and too stern. Can't change. But I'm holding the space for change is possible, and softening also with this water that goes so deeply in and softens, and then the consciousness work. But the free will is necessary. The free will to say yes to this. The free will to make space for it. The free will to devote yourself to it. Yeah. Devotion is our soul in motion. Yeah, and Luca is deeply at peace, sending his snores. My beautiful wolf friend. So the wolf energy is deep loyalty, coming right through, deep loyalty and community, caring for each other, caring for the we go, not the ego, the I go, but we go. That's what I stand for as well. This is all of us doing it together. Yeah, so blessings to that. So much love. Tap it into the head, the heart and the belly. This is not EFT. This is with every sharing, every transmission. There's always body talk formulas running, and you don't need with the mind to know, but just tap head brain, heart brain, gut brain, as these are also linking deeper. And if you want to work on that and have them deeply aligned, then get in touch. Otherwise, just receive every day from here, all the time. Don't even want to say every day. Every time I'm guided to come on, and every time you watch this and not scroll just through it. Thank you if you made it to here. Thank you for the presence. This is for yourself, not me. And if you share and like this, you are also helping the we, not me. This is not for me, this is for the we. So others can see this and receive. Yeah. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. And yeah, I'm following guidance of creating more deeper containers where you get exclusive, but I let you know when that's ready. Just staying in the now, in the creation. Yeah. Lots of love and have a magical day. Magical night wherever you are. And yeah, keep moving and working with these powerful energies and the waves that are coming in. And we need to be with nature. Yeah. And grounding and being stable. This energy I'm just sending through as well of deep peace. Yeah. Like animals sleep with us when they feel safe. I been sleeping with many animals. They have been anchoring my peace and my coherence in. And yeah, I am one of them. They are one of me. We are one. There's no difference. So they are all souls in different bodies. But the animals don't have such the human condition. Some pets do, but this kind of dog, they are Akitos. They have very strong spirits. They have wolf. He's a wolf spirit as well, my beautiful Luca friend. And yeah, they stay themselves. He hasn't been manipulatable. Yeah, you can't break these in. And he has beautiful owners that keep him very who he is and care for him. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Be blessed to know him. Be blessed that the connection we have. So cherish your beautiful connections with everybody and feed them. Feed them, water them. Yeah. And some animals and plants, they are in pots. They need us to feed them. They need us to engage with them because they can't walk away. Yeah, so let's take full accountability for each other.